Drake versus Kendrick Lamar part 2. I don't want no music. I don't need no introduction. We gonna get straight into it because I got a lot to do. Let me tell you what I gotta do. Number one, I gotta work out. I gotta get my workout in, my PT, my physical training. I have to get it in. This is my off day. I have shit to do, so I cannot fuck around. I gotta do my budget. Speaking of which, the recession-proof debt-free formula, ebook, and paperback now available. Amazon.com. Get it if you need it. Yes, that's me. That's mine. I own it. Go get it. Link will be in the description. Link will be the first comment on this video. Drake, Aubrey, Graham, you lost. You admitted you lost yesterday. Let's describe the loss. Let's go over what went wrong in this entire thing. Number one thing you did wrong was underestimate the power of Kendrick Lamar's pen. Salute to Kendrick Lamar. You fucked this man completely up. Did you hear what this man was saying last night? Did you hear what he said on his last record, The Heart Part 6? Did you hear what this nigga said? He admitted defeat. He admitted it. So, I don't want to hear none of that tough guy talk no more, Drake. I don't want to hear that I'm the best nigga, I'm first person shooter, I'm shooting all you niggas down, don't nobody want to see me, all that. No. We don't want to hear that no more from you, Drake, Aubrey Graham, or J. Cole, Jermaine Cole. I don't want to hear none of that shit from neither one of you motherfuckers. You know why? Because both of you niggas showed that y'all scared of a nigga with information. The power of information can fuck a nigga head up. You're paranoid. You sounded paranoid. You sounded deflated, defeated. Where was the bop at? Where was the dancing at? You remember Hotline Bling? All that dancing and shit? What happened to all that? Because last night, you sounded like you was beat the fuck up. You sound like a nigga with a black eye, broke nose, and motherfucking bent wrist. That's what you sounded like, boy. Drake, you lost because you made mistakes along the way. You was feeling real good with the push-up record. You did good with the push-up record. That was a good record. I downloaded push-ups. That shit was a bop. At the end, you had a snippet. Uh-oh, is that Rick Ross outside? Maybe Drake coming to get me. Come get me, Drake. You and your buddies. You and your Canadians. Listen, Drake. Listen, understand something. The push-up record was good. You had a snippet on there from a record that was already, you already created the second song that you was going to put out, which happened to be Family Matters. So you already recorded most of it. I know this because I know this. What you did was, on the Family Matters record, what you did with that record, you added the first part. Nigga, I said it, you already mad. You added that because that's what Kendrick said. You already had that record created. It was already ready to go in a stash. You thought this was back to back like Meek Mill. Little did you know, Kendrick Lamar was ready for that shit. So you did push-ups. You had the little snippet of Family Matters already created. So that's why Family Matters is structured in 3 different fucking beats. Because you already had probably the first verse. You had to add the second verse and add the third. The second and the third verses, both of those were fillers because you didn't have enough. You didn't have enough. That's why you was begging, pleading, Kendrick, drop something. Drop, 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 drop. You wanted him to drop because you was ready to push, not record, push send on the next record. The next record you put out Family Matters. You put that out, and within 10 minutes, Kendrick Lamar was ready for your stinking ass. That took the air out of Family Matters. Like if Back to Back had came out, and immediately after Back to Back was released, which it was released overnight. It was released probably 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, damn, he going hard. If somebody was to put out a response to that within 10 minutes, that would have took the air right out. So motherfuckers couldn't even really, couldn't even dive into Family Matters because Kendrick Lamar dropped a bomb on your bitch ass. And you and your team and your ghostwriters didn't know how to act, didn't know how to react. They're like, damn, this has never happened before. What do? We just came up with the perfect scheme and the perfect writing and the perfect poem to get this nigga out of here, and he already put something out. Damn it, man. He released Meet the Grams. He told you on Euphoria that he was gonna get your goofy ass if you went too far. Somebody listened to that bullshit you put out, Family Matters, said, oh yeah, he talking about family. Talk about the family. He talked about your mother. He talked about your mother, your father, your son, and your daughter. What's her name? Eternity. He talked about her. Baby girl, come home. When you're going to prom, let me know. I'm going to send you 1,000. That's what he said to her. Fucked your head up. See, but knowing how you are, how sensitive and how sweet you are on the inside, and you portray this mobster, gangster, eating at the round table, I'm the boss, yeah. You not the Godfather. You live in Canada, okay? You from Toronto, Canada. You come here to get fried chicken. Y'all don't even eat fried chicken in Canada, nigga. But that's another story, another video for another time at another motherfucking time. Look here. So, he talked about your family. Threw you off. You had to look in the mirror and say, God damn it. I wanted the club to rock to Family Matters. Then this nigga brought out Meet the motherfucking Grams. And he addressed some things about you that were uncomfortable. He said you a pedophile. You like to play with kids and little children, huh? He said that you got a drug problem, you got a gambling problem, you solicit prostitutes, you pay for pussy, you pay for vagina. He says a bunch of shit on that record that fucks with your ego. It didn't fuck with your career. It fuck with the ego. When it fuck with the ego, it fuck with what you see when you look in the mirror, nigga. He go against your integrity. He telling your son, never let a man piss on your leg, son. You die right there. Don't allow disrespect from another motherfucker. Never. Nigga. Don't ever do that. You are a king. He's talking to your son as if he is the father. Drake. That has to hurt the ego. You was never the same after Pusha T, Drake. You know how, in boxing, after a fight, after a certain fight, motherfuckers is never the same. You was never the same After Pusha T fucked you up with the story of Adidion or whatever the Adion. He fucked your life completely up. Nothing was the same, Drake. Nothing. Your music came out trash. You was trash. Just look at it. Huh? And you will never be the same after this, Drake. If we being completely honest, this changed your outlook on everything. Maybe you do need a vacation. Maybe you do need to go somewhere and be somewhere and just be happy. Because the world is dancing to your misery and you don't like that, Drake. You don't appreciate that. After all the hits, after all the success, you still ain't happy, Drake. Success is not enough. You want to be hard, knowing if you get knocked, you get fucked in the yard. Shout out to 50. He said that on Back Down to Ja Rule. Drake, you keep bringing your mother into beef. You a grown-ass man. Handle your motherfucking business. Your mama ain't got nothing to do with this. You are a grown-ass 40-year-old man. Stop pretending to be something you not. You hate the fact that this nigga Kendrick keep telling you you ain't black enough. Because you heard it your whole life. You heard it on the playground. You heard it in high school. That's why you dropped out, didn't it? It made you drop out, didn't it, Drake? You wanted to pursue music, but the rap labels didn't see the vision because you wasn't black enough. You wasn't urban enough. Didn't you, boy? You tried to do all this shit. Kendrick is bringing up fucked up memories in your past that you just want to succeed and you want to rise above because you are better than your problems. You are bigger than your problems, Drake, and you did a wonderful job. You got signed to Cash Money. You took off 09, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But 18, Pusha T told you. Pusha T showed you. Your fro wasn't black. It wasn't nap enough. He showed you that black face. Remember that? Yeah. That shit hurt. You was never the same. Kendrick Lamar put out a dance record that fucked you completely up. They not like us. Talked about more of the pedophile shit that you do. You keep bringing up slaves, slave trade in your motherfucking raps. Why you doing that, Drake? Is because you not aligned with the ancestors. You not American, so you don't know what it feel like to have a motherfucker who your grandfathers were slaves. You don't know nothing about that. All your people from England, Italy, Caucasus, the mountains, the Vikings. You got Viking blood all through your boy. We talking today. Come on. You bring up the slave trade and all this slave shit. Drake, are you stupid? Who you talking to? The urban community. Why would you say some shit like that multiple times? You calling this man a fake activist? What you do for the community, Drake? I'm waiting to see what you say. You ain't did shit. Sell us a bunch of bullshit, you fucking strippers and bitches you paying off your little Twitter, your little Tinder app. You fucking them hoes. and impregnating them porn star bitches. Anybody with the right amount of money can fuck any of them bitches. Stop it. Stop it. You out your motherfucking mind. You out your motherfucking mind. You are an embarrassment, Drake. You embarrassed yourself last night. The nerve of you, nigga. The nerve of you, Dennis. The nerve of you. You parading this nigga around in them big ass Steve Harvey suits and shit. The bottom of his motherfucking linen pants scrubbing the damn ground. They might as well be a mop. Nigga, tighten up. Thick ass mustache and shit. Sit down some goddamn way, nigga. Kendrick Lamar put out Not Like Us. Got the whole world dancing and bopping. You got Compton, you got LA, you got the Bay Area, you got Oakland, you got motherfuckers in Chicago, you got Miami, Florida, you got everybody dancing to your shit. Damn it, Drake. How do you really feel about the audience now that they doing the same thing that they did to Meek Mill when he was trying to go at you? They doing that shit to you. How do you feel about the urban community, Drake? How do you really feel about the niggas that listen to you, the bitches that listen to you? Yeah, they liked you when they was in college and, you know what I'm saying, they getting ready to party at the union parties. They going to the AKA events. Yeah, they gonna dress up. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Yeah, they liked that in 09, 2010 when they was motherfucking 18, 19. 10, 15 years later, the shit don't sound the same. The shit don't hit the same. Drake. They can't keep hearing that shit. They got kids. They kids 9, 10. Nigga. They can't keep listening to the same bullshit, Drake. You don't have content. You don't have it. You got limits in your artistry. You are a one-trick pony in a two-trick circus, and you all fucked up. After that one trick done, what you got, boy? You playing with your dick on the damn in videos? What are you doing, Drake? You the GOAT, right? What GOAT you know putting out videos of themselves playing with themselves in a mirror? You don't like 18-year-old girls? That's what you said? Wasn't you dating somebody that was 18? On one of your songs, you said you was in. I looked at your high school pictures. You was bad then. I thought you didn't look at 18-year-old girls in high school. I thought that was beneath you, Drake. What happened? That was on Scorpion. Aubrey Gresham, Drake, Drizzy, BBL, whatever you want to be called. Look here. You lost the battle. You lost the war. You lost. You still got your money. You got your little plane. But do the people still love you, dog? Do the people still love you? Better question. Do you still love you? Apologize like I told you to do in the last video, part 1. Apologize to Kendrick. There is no big 3. J. Cole is a pussy. You are an idiot. And you thought you could outsmart a genius. Now we know how wrong you were. Damn.